The one thing about moving into a new neighborhood that has amenities like a pool and a clubhouse and other things like that is you're really not just buying a home but a lifestyle.
New neighborhoods are built as a neighborhood. Some of the older neighborhoods were built a little bit at a time and just developed as a neighborhood over time.
You're going to have warranties, which you don't have on an existing home, so when something breaks, you're pretty much satisfied that you're going to be able to replace it with no money out of pocket.
People nowadays are busy and they don't have time to come home every night and fix the roof or, work on the heating and air or whatever is wrong with the house. It's just nice to be able to come home and relax when you're home and spend time with your family.
I think most people, though, just like to go to new because it's new. So I think that would be the primary advantage most people would have. There's just something about a new car, a new house, a new piece of furniture because it's new.
What we're finding right now in our marketplace is the newer neighborhoods are providing a lot more amenities than the existing.
They always look nice. The homes in them are always presentable, have great curb appeal. And so over time, you're going to be able to garner more appreciation than the same price house, say, in an existing home.
New neighborhoods, appreciation tends to be a little greater in new neighborhoods, so that you over time will gain perhaps a little more.
I've seen a much faster rate of appreciation on a newer home versus an older home.
Resale versus new construction. The new construction is bringing in a higher price, and the main thing about it is that the new construction is selling at a faster rate than existing homes, and so that makes a big difference when someone is being transferred and needs to move on quickly.
The process is very easy. Simmons has a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of homes to choose from all over town.
There are models that are open for them to walk through and see what an actual house looks like. And once you turn them over to the salesperson, then they are there to help them on pricing and everything. They write the contract, they shoot you a copy of it, and then it gets to the closing. So it's virtually hands-free when you work with a Simmons home.
With Simmons, there is no fear involved. I've been through this process several times with the Simmons people. First of all, their salespeople are very knowledgeable, very friendly, very helpful, and not in competition with us.
They take on a welcoming relationship with your client.
They're so eager to help. They never assert themselves over our position with our clients, and they let us stay involved in the transaction if we choose to, and if we choose to just drop them off, so to speak, and step away, they allow that too, with confidence that we know the client is going to be taken care of.
I, as a realtor, try to be there when my clients need me, but sometimes things get busy, especially during the summer, and it's nice to know that I can trust Simmons and their salespeople that if I have to send a client out by themselves, I can trust that they'll be taken care of and that I'll be protected on my commission as well.
If you take a client to a Simmons home and you give them their name, you don't have to worry that they're going to go behind you and try to make some new deal. They just don't operate that way.
It's just really been pleasant dealing with Simmons people, because what happens is they realize immediately this is a team effort and you're a very critical part of that team.
You don't have to know what size the studs are in the home. You don't have to know what the insulation R factor is. I mean, that's what the salesperson is there for. They know the product. You're just trying to help your client find the best home that you can for them, and let the salesperson do what they do best and sell the home. And like I said, it's a team effort. You're there for your client's best interests, but the salesperson is there to help them get what they want.
All in all, they just do a bang-up job from beginning to end.
Simmons has been very good about helping homeowners with their financing. Not only do they build a great home, but they want to make sure that their clients get the best financing possible as well.
With new construction, they have their closing costs paid with Simmons, and it allows someone to get in a new house at a much lower cost than they could do otherwise.
They have a great staff. All the people that I have sold a home through Simmons have all gone through Swift Home Loans. They've all been very happy.
Because of the number of homes that they build each year, they have a phenomenal ability to keep their costs down. And so that also helps the buyer because they're getting a phenomenal product at the same time that they possibly could not get with anyone else.
They deliver when they say they'll deliver because they know what they're doing. They've done it before. They've done it hundreds of times.
It's not like the past with other builders where it's a nightmare and 10 million things can go wrong. Simmons has a foolproof system in place that from day one, when you write the contract till you get to the closing table, you know exactly what's going to happen weekly, monthly, and so it goes really, really easy, and it's not anywhere near to what it used to be for those of you that have not sold new construction lately.
I would advise any realtor associate that has a client that might be interested in new construction, give Simmons a try.
If you're not familiar with new construction, set your mind at ease. If you're working with a Simmons sales professional, you'll know a lot more about the process and be able to help your client as well. It's a great opportunity and everyone should feel comfortable doing it, even the first time.
I would recommend that any realtor, if you have a client looking for a new home, even they just want a home and maybe they haven't considered new construction, send them to Simmons' website, have them look at the floor plans, check out the neighborhoods, take them out to the neighborhoods in that area and show them what it's like. The homes are very nice. You can get a lot for your money. The process is very easy. Simmons is very realtor friendly. They want to have a partnership, and they're not going to do anything to damage a relationship with your client or yourself. They want to work as a team together and get a win-win situation for everybody involved.
They have the system in place. They have good people in place. They have. You really have nothing to lose to try them. Go by one of their additions, talk to their sales staff. Sales staff are friendly, helpful, courteous, and kind. So, and then from that point on, if it happens to be something your client wants, don't be afraid of Simmons. Their integrity is great. They deliver what they say they will. They'll treat you nicely all the way through the process. If you've never done it before, that's a good place to start.